The sky is beautiful.
No more demons.
Jesus walking in water.
Campfire of heaven. This area is only for you.
The flower of beauty.
Gold in the vault.
Shiners to solid.
The fire of warmth.
I'm watching this area.
The rocks for the cosmetics.
Wind of the air.
0 is a number.
Corgus at the house.
Help from the above.
Losses is a meme.
Pneumatic in the Tokyo.
Clouds in the sky.
Aleph in the null.
Angels in heaven.
Summer in the vacation.
Sponge under the sea.
Magic from the unknown.
Magnet on the refrigerator.
Ideas in your mind.
Purified water bottle. Party of the fun. Campfire ahead. Time received. Taking care of the area. Rock for the tools. Gas from the gasoline. Breeze for the summer. Lava being watered. The area was found.
Licking the lollipop. Eating some mini chocolate. Spaghetti in the pot. This missile is fake. Slime in the face.
Arrows in the target. Lightning discovered electricity. Enemy forgiven. Kids at the playground. Living in the house. Blood in the donation. Eat this banana. Tutorial of this banana.
Elders retired.
Mother in the house.
Reflection from the moon.
Reddit downloaded.
Doctor-assisted procedure.
Gospels in the church.
Observe in imaginary.
Milky Way in the galaxy.
Free in the land.
I'm on my way.
Gold in the diamond.
Apples in a bush.
Infinite possibilities.
Diamonds in the mineshaft.
Ice in the landers. Rings on the Saturn.
Adventure awaits.
Bologna from the sandwich.
Laying on the lush.
You've been given a promotion.
Check it out.
Man standing.
Mama in a box.
Chopper inbound.
Living to tell the tale. Ascension counted.
Flare in the inside.
Meaning of your life. Globe discovered.
Dogs in the park.
Pebble in the middle.
Air from the area.
Pigeons in the planet.
Vine in the sauce.
Kids on the bush.
Wishes do come true.
Rainbows around the world.
Happy days in life.
Fanta is a soda.
Tootie suit effects.
Wood on the steel.
Happiness in my face.
Wall straight towards the door.
Jesus in the clouds. Themes in your dreams.
Ellie in the fant.
Ice in the snow.
Joy in my face.
Soup in a can.
1 is a number.
Football in the hands.
House on the stairs.
Cookie in the jar.
The slice of life.
Ship on the river.
Ducks from the pond.
Sharks in the ocean.
1 + 1 is 3.
Computer wins. Bombers on the way.
Agent at your service.
Way.
Tsunami on the horizon.
Geometry on the dash.
Fish in the sea.
Games on the PlayStation.
Kitty on the sofa.
Space on the ship.
Water on the hill.
Water in the beach. Stereo in the madness.
Time to get some rare items.
Memes on the internet.
Mountain on the ocean.
Steam in the engine.
Let's get some action.
Butter in the ditch.
Gift for the kids.
Cheese in the burger.
Fun of the kids.
Permission advised.
Free fire is a game.
Cereal in the bowl.
Animal in the grass. Animal in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Ice in the cream.
Trees in the forest.
Rice on the grill.
Coal in the forest.
Chemicals from the biohazard.
Ice ball in the fridge.
Cat in the cupboard.
Hit the wood.
Acid through the wall.
I've got the time.
Base after the base. Weather predicted.
AI voice detected.
Light by the darkness.
Coins for sale.
Bits from the device.
Funk in the family.
Acid in the factory.
Land on the planet.
Area confirmed.
Eggs in the basket.
Rain in the face.
Flower in the plains.
Space in the music. Power in the trip. News of the lands.
Hide and the seek.
Silo in the polist.
Paper in the cave.
Cage in the bin.
Unable to confirm area.
Weakness in my face.
Apple shredded.
Rock on the ground.
Rock on the beach.
Vitality in the robot.
Stone on the table.
The neighbor next door.
Refraction from the sunlight.
Blunder in the mess.
As a letter.
Defender of the innocent.
Remote in the truck.
Air in the sky. Pollen through the nose. Chamber of the chips. Air in the atmosphere.
Wind from the landscape.
Men in the bunker.
Player beware.
Fly in my home.
Broth in the soup.
Electro in the dynamics.
Nature on the tree.
Snow on the mountain.
Lemonade in the stand. Lava in my mouth. Stomach in the ache.
Pressure in the volcano. Boron in the valley.
Auroras in the sky. Fan on the ceiling.
Oreo stolen.
Burger from the McDonald's.
Car in the account.
Sand on the beach.
Sunlight in my eyes. Lava in the volcano. Acid in my lungs.
Sea on the mountain.
Volcano of the island.
Angle in the shape.
Acid in the battery.
Sight not found.
Stone in your lungs. Challenge found.
Lollipop on a stick. Chocolate in your factory. Pot under the soil. Missile in your position. Slime in the tub. Pancakes in the blender. Rain at the picnic.
Mold in the fridge.
Tape in the player.
Lasers in the machine.
Name on the tag.
2.75 is a decimal.
Has been in the hotel. Sinking in quicksand.
Disobedience found.
Vesh in the Remy.
The power of suggestion. Pizza in the box.
Pine cones from the tree.
Phantom of the opera.
Food in the restaurant.
Ocean in the cave.
Salt on the sea.
Robots at the gate.
The watered-down soda.
Diamond smashes rock. Horrors are in store.
3 is a number.
Thunderstorm in the forest.
Lighting on the road.
Crack in the back.
Tears in the face.
Enemy remaining.
Arms are enough guns.
Bees in the hive.
Kids at the basement.
Lava at the border.
Death in the valley.
The monsters under your bed. Dominating humiliation.
Slaughter in the house.
Magma in the bond.
Blood in the bath. Tidality in the wave.
Skeletons in the nether.
Eat the brown part of this banana.
Poison in the water.
Knives in the oven.
Master from the Lord. Nitrogen detected. Virus in the system. Status from the ritual. Cave of the Scarlet Star.
Light from the sun. Father in the store. Baby on the plane. Rank in the army.
Saw blade in the head.
Which is to watch?
Never-ending consequences.
It's too dangerous. It's just home.
Blood on my suit.
The ice snow has melted.
Water drowning this creator.
Blow fire on the man.
Made waste of time.
Darkness of Babylon.
The area will be eliminated.
Boulder from the landslide.
Hurricane above the island.
Sanity depleted.
Level buffed.
The world of the dead.
Lord of hell. Drink of my vengeance.
Souls for the feast. Keeper of the damned. Fear in your eyes.
Hellfire to all mankind.
Call of the void.
Missing firmware detected. Error detected. Unable to detect error.
System failure.
Code missing.
Sand depressurized.
Earth observed.
Unable to observe Earth.
Breach in the system.
Wind from the landscape.
TF with the 1.
Light from the moon. Heat from the sun.
Servers at the beach.
Darkness in the dungeon.
Wind in the ocean.
Weather predicted.
Thief by a combine.
Portal to dreamland.
This cruel world.
Life is hard. I've soiled my pants.
Danger in this realm.
Slaughter in the house.
Brain rotted.
Alphabets can be hard as stick.
Flat in the lying.
Shyness started.
Candies in the warehouse.
Trouble for the ancients.
Reflection of the moon.
Water from the landscape. No clipped through the blocks.
Computer in the office.
Leaves on the tree.
Ice on the street.
Snow in the forest.
Rain in the jungle.
Oh my goodness.
Abandoned ship.
Regrets to the fullest.
Area confirmed.
Rock on the ground. Rock on the ground.
Love in the family. Hurricane on Jupiter.
The fish has disappeared from the sea.
The water from the hill is missing.
Someone stole the fire from the hole.
The acid from the wall is gone.
The light from the darkness has been stolen. Find the thief now.
Find the area confirmer.
Where's the rock? Where's the rock?
The thief will regret this for the stealing the wine from the landscape. We can't find the lightning from the road.
We lost the remaining enemy.
Where are the kids from the basement?
We lost the slaughter from the house.
We still haven't found the blood for the bath.
Light from Mars.
Silence in the desert.
Thunder in the sky.
Attractive for females.
Rock on the beach.
Wall spotted.
House in the freedom.
I rejoin.
Shadows for the grave.
We rise.
Tutorial in the game.
Just phasing through. Unable to phase through.
The story never ends.
Seagull in the slide.
Mistakes in the video.
Passion in the air.
Monster in your walls. Light by the darkness.
Fire in the hole. Film at the movie.
Clips of the movie.
Leaf on the grass.
Ice in the freezer.
Sky from the math problems.
Silence in space.
Heat in the desert.
Noise in the forest.
Hunter in the cave.
Golden stone.
I am not your bro.
Fish in the river.
Air in the clouds.
Flower on the grass.
Storm in the ocean.
Hexagon in the forest.
Battle for extra time.
Speed in the race.
Cheesy jokes.
Mountain in the lake.
Flame in the crater.
Position firm.
Slab on the deck.
Breeze from the panorama.
Murder inside the home.
Content in the farm.
Battle for the playground.
Memory needed.
Purified water bottle.
Water on the hill.
Fire or in the hell.
Defender of the innocent.
Lemonade as the stand.
Love it in my mouth.
I hate this.